Hi everyone, this is Mr. Mary with the Enrichment recording for Monday, March 30th, 2020. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a look at a virtual tour of one of our national parks that exist here in the United States. The National Park Service actually does a really nice job creating these multimedia websites for people to explore the features of their park without actually having to go there. So I wanted to take the opportunity today to really look at some of the amazing national parks that exist within the United States. And today we're going to be looking at Yellowstone National Park. So in order to get this assignment started, you need to be in your Chrome browser and you want to type in Yellowstone National Park, and the first result that comes up, the nps.gov, is the link you want. So you click on that link and it's going to bring you to the website. An alert might come up here that asks you to sign up for something. You don't need to sign up. You can just click the X button or no thank you. And to get to the part that is going to be relevant for our assignment today, you want to click in the drop-down section of Learn About the Park, go to Photos and Multimedia, and click on Virtual Tours. So if you see this heading here, the Virtual Tours heading, you are in the right spot. Now there's a lot of information on this website. It has a Virtual Tours heading with a map, as well as different sections that you can explore virtually. So what I've done is I've created zoomed in there. I've created a Google Doc, a little worksheet for you to do, and I want to kind of go through some of those questions. So this is the Google Doc that's going to be posted through Google Classroom. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a look at the interactive map here. And you need to zoom in a little bit in order to be able to kind of take a look at some features. But think about the like geographical features that you would find on a map. So I can see some rivers here. I see a big lake. If I zoom in, I could maybe see a mountain or two, like elevated points. I could see trailheads. So that's your first question. You're going to want to pick a feature that pops out to you on the map. So I gave a little example of what I saw. There are questions that ask you to measure the distance of something. This is very similar to Google Earth and how you measure distance. So there's a little tool here, this ruler, that you can click on and you can measure either the area. So if you're looking at like a square, it can tell you the acreage. And it tells you down here. So you might need to move it down. Or you could do a distance between 2 points. It tells you the distance in this bottom corner. Okay, so there are going to be a couple of questions that ask you. If you need to find the distance for Yellowstone, you have to zoom out. Okay, so just remember everything's approximate. I'm not looking for an exact answer. Or exact, really specific down to the 10th of the mile or the 10th of the acre. Also, you can switch the distance units from acres to hectares with that drop down, or from miles to feet to meters. There might be some questions with those. Okay. Once you're done with the map part of the assignment, if you scroll down, you have some options to go on a virtual tour of any of these things here. I'm going to stay away from Yellowstone in 3D as far as the questions are concerned. You guys are more than welcome to explore this on your own time. It's really fascinating. You can kind of do some 3D exploring of all the hydrothermal features. But for the questions, they have to do with these features up here. So from Norris Geyser Basin up to Fort Yellowstone, you choose one of those, and then you answer the questions in the Google Doc based upon this information. So if I want to do Mammoth Hot Springs, I click on this and it brings me to another page. So maybe I'm reading and I find an interesting fact. There's some details, no pets allowed. There's another map. Maybe there are some features I can find in this map. Some terraces here. Oop, I zoomed out a lot. Okay? If you need to find any information about wildlife or plants or anything like that, if there's a question, you want to go back to the main page. If there's nothing in your section, you want to click on Learn About the Park, Nature, and it has everything from the ecosystem, wildlife, geology, plants, things about fire, so conservation, trying to conserve the land to protect itself against fire damages, things like that. So I would encourage you guys to explore the website as much as you can. Take a look at those 3D sections, those are really cool. Answer all the questions on the Google Doc that I assigned to you in Google Classroom, and don't forget to click Turn In. All right, and that's it for today, Monday, March 30th, 2020. Bye-bye.